Perfect. Won't have to swim after all. Damn it.
Looking for something?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? How's it going?
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. Try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question.
Well.
Have you changed, Ada?
Yes, Ada.
Just trying to use me again.
Have you changed?
What do you think?
They definitely changed your outfit. Compared to the way that was in the original.
Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Yeah. Nice booty shot. Even though she wasn't in her dress. I wonder if there's a costume you can get for her for that, though. Even though she should already be in it. Oh, okay, well that's cool. I hope it all works out for you. Yeah, there's always some sense of nervousness when it would come to stuff like that. I don't deny that in the least bit. Yeah, that's definitely true. I hope that everything comes through for you. I've been actually trying to do something like that myself in terms of like dealing with artwork. I haven't drawn in a while, but me and my girlfriend ended up going to this art in the park yesterday after church, and it was a lot of different local vendors. They ended up having a bunch of their artwork on display for sale, and I was looking up like information to try to see if there's a chance that I could actually put some artwork out there. It might give me more of a, I feel like maybe more of an incentive to really get back into it again. So,
Ashley, there you are.
I know that's kind of terrible for me to say, knowing it's something that I should always be wanting to do, knowing it was a big hobby of mine. I think I stopped like sometime in my mid-20s or something. And now I'm close to 40, so yeah, it's definitely been a while. I've never done anything like that before, honestly. I've always kind of been a person who always wanted to try to get training on certain things and doing certain things. The only problem is that I've never really...
Let's avoid those.
I never really gotten any kind of like real chance to do that, sadly.
Look at all these busy bees. I better watch my step if I don't want to get stung.
Even though I've tried to look into other businesses and job opportunities and things like that for me to be able to get around to it. But, which is also kind of one of the things that I'm doing now too, with that, with other different applications and job applications that I've been putting out to want to get training in certain areas. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand why some of these businesses come up with some of the most asinine details where it's like, hey, let's use this as an example. Hey, you're fresh out of high school or you're fresh out of college. This position is for you, but we want you to have like 5 years experience or something with it. It's like, what are you freaking talking about? You either want somebody to graduate from high school, you want somebody to graduate from college, but you immediately want them to have this kind of experience just to get this job, even though you say that it's for these particular people coming out of school. You're a freaking idiot. You realize you're not making any sense, right? It's like, who in the world puts this stuff together for you? Clearly they don't know what they're doing. Who puts these things out there for certain things that you're looking for? Because clearly you don't know how to do it. Don't be going and putting lies in there, and then you go and throw that in there like, oh, but we need people with this amount of experience. Okay, well, why in the world are you asking for people fresh out of college or high school, you freaking moron? It's like, good grief. Maybe there could be a chance at trying to have maybe some kind of internship or something along those lines, possibly. Like if you got out of high school and you were in college or something, maybe. But that's not always going to happen. And how do you even know when you're going to have one one career you're going to go after and then want to go after another one later down the line because you're not sure exactly what you want to do, but you want to get into actually learn this stuff. But these idiots don't want to train you. They don't want you to learn anything. It's like, how are you going to prepare people to actually start and do this stuff to work for your people's companies in the future if you aren't giving them a chance to get training, idiots? This is some of the most dumbest, stupidest stuff I've ever seen, the way that companies run things nowadays. They got their heads all up their asses. They're holier-than-thou attitudes.
Anything else I can help?
I mean, I'd already kind of been running into some of that already with some of these other things that I've been looking for.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, a deal well struck.
It's like, I don't get it. It's like, for example, how some of these other companies are like, we want you to here's a forklift operator thing, you know? And there's some companies that will train you, some will train you, and some won't. And I'm thinking to myself, if you're going to have that kind of position, then train the people. You know, you just don't want to put out the time and the effort is what the problem is. You don't want to put out the money to actually have people get trained on that stuff to prepare them for the job that you have. It's just dumb.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill, friend. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Gotta come back. Welcome.
Let's see here.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger. Hard times, mate.
But it's just a real aggravating thing that you see how some of these companies do nowadays, man. And the funny thing too, is some of them, when they want this kind of experience out of you already, and they expect you to have it or expect you to have learned certain things, guess what? Your pay frickin' sucks. Your pay does not match when it comes to people actually learning some of this stuff to get into your company. So you might want to change your pay. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, with some of the stuff that they would ask for in some of these applications, I'm like, you're really going to pay that for what you expect for somebody to learn or years of experience out of that? Yeah, okay. Cool story, bro. What in the world? Did I get wrapped around? No, I didn't. Oh, that's up over there. Never mind. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that obviously ain't gonna work. Now that one's shut off. Yeah, we... I wonder if I could shoot those things out or if I just have to, like, turn it off. I don't know. Are you kidding me? That's only a temporary... Oh, that's freaking stupid. I hate that. It's a temporary thing. Sucks. I kind of wonder, though. If I were to turn that off, then you're gonna come through that way. I wonder if they'd get shot if they went through there. Unless I leave that on there. Let's see here. Son of a... Never mind. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. No, you son of a... Oh, crap. Expect that.
Here you go. Present for you.
Got him. Dang, what the heck? Dang, man. Doing on the other channel, public domain. You know, horror host. Well, that'd be cool. I didn't know you ended up having another channel. I wasn't really aware of that. Is that everything? Is that everybody? Is that... No, it is not. Nope, but that is. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that one. Amazing, all these guys, and we don't have enough of this stuff. In terms of dealing with ammo and whatnot. Okay. A fun way to promote the brand. Yeah, that's true. Of course, it's like it's always been said, you never work a day in your life if you actually end up doing what you love. So it's been claimed. Which is totally understandable. So funny. That thing is on me, but it doesn't matter because, like, all of them are dead. So... it doesn't matter. You all are dead. Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, I don't deny that in the least bit. That is the truth. Are you serious? I can't even get around there. I'd have to go around... Well, here we go. This makes sense. Even though it may be, what, a temporary thing? That other one shut down. What the frickin' crap? Oh, it just moved it? That's all it did was move it. Well, it got it out of the way, but still, that's just, I don't know. Wait, now it's over there. So now I gotta go up, around that way to go get that way to get through there. It's a daggum puzzle. guess that would make sense. But it wouldn't make sense just to go ahead and just kill everything anyways. Unless you can silently manage to do it. Yeah, well, hopefully you will, honestly, man. I mean, I hope that you do. I hope that you can. Map updated. Haré encontrado. The heck, man? Come on, give me a freaking break. Are you kidding me? My gosh. Die already. What are you doing? Cheer. Of course.
There you go.
Die. That kills him on contact. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that ain't gonna amount to nothing but a hill of beans. It's like I barely get by with the ammo that I'm getting, even though I've had a lot before. Well, that was really weird how they didn't hear me, or how he didn't hear me. Even though I was trying to take him out that way. Just a whole big old base of these guys. I don't know why there's just a lone one sitting there like that. Yeah, if you go and you end up putting yourself out there on, well, like you did with Kickstarter, might be a chance that if you ended up making a video about that, maybe there's a way people could get in contact with you if you maybe put your business email out there, or, you know, obviously with social media, I mean, but YouTube is a form of social media, so there is also that. So, yeah, exactly. Having somebody local in the area would be really helpful too. Absolutely. That would be a huge help. That would be the most honest way to go. Because, you know, sometimes technology just doesn't want to work. So.
This isn't good. Present for you.
Nope. What in the heck am I doing? I'm definitely not making this easy on myself, am I? I'm definitely just trying to screw the pooch here, ain't I? I'm trying to screw the pooch. Golly. It's really kind of helpful to... Come on, man. Yeah, fall off of there and die. Well, that was one way that I didn't think that was really going to work out, but it did. Did I really just take all those guys out? That's amazing. I would have not expected that I was going to manage to do that, just running headlong into death, if you will. That's pretty good stuff right there. If it's, well, that wraps up around there. Well, that just takes me out around that side then, so, wait a minute. Yeah. How in the world did... Well, I think I got a little confused. Add on Craigslist, they get a flag. Posting on Craigslist, YouTube stuff, it gets flagged. Well, that's a load of crap. I don't know why that is. You can put all this other crap on Craigslist, but you can't put that on there? That's oh my freaking goodness. I mean, I don't know if they've ended up changing their terms and policies or procedures or what have you nowadays, but from what I known back in the day, you just could put anything up there and nobody would care. So, that's one reason why I say it's absolutely asinine that they're doing that. Oh, you can't put this on there, and you can't put that on there. Let's see here. Increase maximum health. And, yeah, we'll do this one. Let's see here. For good reasons. I don't know why in the world that wouldn't be a good reason. Because it is. I don't know. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. It's funny to me how I played this game, the original one, back on the PlayStation 2 years ago. And even though this is a remake, I know they'll be changing a lot of stuff, but good grief, dude, I didn't expect it to be
Where they're keeping Ashley?
like the way that it is now. With all the crap that they've got that's going on. Glad I did that one at least. Yeah, okay. That'll leave me up there. He's like, oh, where did they go? What happened? This? That's what happened. Gotta love grenades. Hang on a second here. Oh, well, that's one positive at least. I'm glad to at least hear that. Good grief. Alright, I hear the baby toy Salazar moving around here somewhere. And I know that I have not, in any way, shape, or form, managed to shoot a lot of these things. I do hear it though. All throughout the game, I think there's like 14 of them or 16 of them or something like that. I don't know what you get for shooting them all. I mean, whatever, but... Let's see, sub-objective. Okay, so before I go through there and mess with that, I'll see what this is up here. Because I was kind of thinking that that was supposed to be the main area I was supposed to go through, but no, if it's not labeled yellow, then it's not the main objective. Well, we turned that off at least. Don't go there yet. Okay. I do hear those beepy beeps though, so that's one thing. Oh, another thingy to sell. Let's see, electronic lock. Yeah, so
It's locked.
there we go, another hand grenade. Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about the same thing myself too, just with how things have been going with me and work lately, and trying to feel like I'm gonna find something that's gonna work out, and then it doesn't. And matter of fact, I went to go grocery shopping today at this grocery food chain. I don't know. I don't think it's not a local. Wait, I mean it is a local. I don't know how far it goes out. Is what I'm trying to say. Like in terms of the states. But there was a girl that was actually working at the one that that's in my town, and there was another one that I was working at previously in another town that was about 20 minutes away, and she was telling me of the horror stories that was happening since the months that I've been gone. And she actually ended up getting transferred to the one in my town, and there was just like so much crap that's been going on there. Like the guy who was the store manager, the main store manager there, stepped down and took a different position. This other girl who used to have whatever it was that she was doing, he stepped down and took her position in a different store. And I think that the assistant store manager is the main store manager now. Of course, he honestly, I honestly, I think I liked him better than I did the main store manager at that point in time, because I think he was a little bit more on the nose and he was a bit more old school, and in terms of how he handled things, was better than when the main store manager was there. But I've just been hearing all this crap, dude, about stuff that's been going on there, and I'm just like, it's really time for me to move on to something better. And I've been putting in so many different types of applications and stuff for me to get into something, because I don't want to do anything that's really too super physical related. I know I've talked about that before, but like, I'm still putting stuff out there though. I'm still putting feelers out there. I'm setting myself up for interviews. I'm putting applications out there. I'm trying to look into stuff for me to do something with my artwork, even though I've barely even done any of it, considering I just kind of stopped one day for whatever reason, I don't know. So, well, I mean, yeah, that'll happen sometime. Sometimes people get desperate for certain types of jobs. And it happens, man. I mean, I guess some people expect you to have talent for certain things and other ones don't, so. Or training or skills in certain things and others don't. So.
Ashley!
What the heck? So, why was it saying sub-objective? How is this the main objective? I guess that other thing that it was telling me to go through, I couldn't go through, knowing it was such a huge door, I suppose. And it wouldn't let me go through it. I don't know. Just take your time, Leon. That's all you gotta do. I mean, yeah, the thing is about me, though, is I don't know what it is, but it just feels like certain creative juices or energies, I guess you could say, that I had with me at one point, some of them feel like they're there, and then some of them feel like they aren't. When it boils down to that, to writing, I've got like a journal of different things that's written down of different notes, but that's it. And I don't know, it almost kind of seems to me like it would feel easier for me to actually put out artwork than like writing, because you'd have to really develop stories and characters and all that stuff, and it just seemed like it'd be easier for me to actually just get down to drawing and doing stuff like that more so. But could hire a ghostwriter. Yeah, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Oh, man. Oh, well, that ain't gonna work. Yep, need a key card. Oh, no, dude, it's just like I got this block that's happening with me a bit. Matter of fact, tomorrow before the men's group study at church, I'm going to be going to train on the technology side of things with my church, you know, like the lighting, the sound, the music, stuff like that, video, audio, all that stuff. And I can only do it during the week, so I'm going to end up doing that to start out with tomorrow, and you know, get involved with actually serving in my church, and you know, see if that could also end up giving me some extra training and talent in something that I had actually went to school for, which was broadcasting, production, and technology, and I just haven't been able to find any kind of job or anything for me to get involved in. Now, this isn't a job; it's a, you know, it's a volunteer thing, and you know, we're called to serve as well, Christians, and serve others. So that's definitely something that I've been wanting to do and want to pursue. Matter of fact, my girlfriend, she actually serves like once a month in the cafe area that's there in the church. Like right before church starts, they have like different types of pastries and stuff, and they'll have coffee and water up there, stuff like that. She'll do that once a month. I think my whole thing is that I'm gonna have to. I think that I'm gonna have to do it on a weekly basis if I choose to get involved in it. Because how it happened for me was a woman at church for this play they're gonna be doing had kind of just point me out in the crowd one day for me to do it. You know, and I just kind of laughed about it because that day was when I was looking for stuff to do in my church, and I put out for something, but I hadn't heard back. And the day that I ended up putting in for the technology team, I ended up hearing back from the dude before the service even began on Sunday, which to me was just kind of funny. You know, here had been like 2 or 3 days since I last put it in for the first one, which is dealing with like information and greeting of guests and stuff like that, and stuff the church was doing and whatnot. And here it is now. This happens, you know, with me getting involved in that, which I just thought was kind of funny, and ended up occurring like that. Oh, I'm pretty sure there is, but I'm pretty sure it'll cost a pretty penny too to make that happen. Let's see here. Wait a minute. No, nothing else. Nothing else. Let's end up getting that other one. Oh my gosh. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I've rarely been doing that lately too. So, speaking of which, I kind of come to a point, man, where like, yeah, I'm a gamer, but I'm like, I want to have time set aside for, you know, a hobby that I like, but I don't want it along the lines the way that I used to a long while back. You know, especially like with my ex and whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up using that as like some kind of excuse for me. What about playing on the PC? Yeah, I know. Oh, I didn't know I could open that up. I didn't see the X prompt there either. But, like, I think one of the things with me and her previously was just, like, our schedules were different. And I really want to make it a point with whoever I would get married to that when we work, I want to do everything in our power to make sure that we have the exact same shift so that we can be home together, so we can spend time together, we could do things together, have lunch or dinner or breakfast together, all that kind of stuff. I don't ever again want to be in a situation where we have two different schedules, because as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't work out for me. End of discussion there. I don't want to do it again. You know, I mean, I don't care if she would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go into work. I would want to do the same thing. You know, maybe an hour difference or something like that, depending on how it works. But I don't want to do that. Make enough money where she doesn't have to work. It's not. Yeah, well, I mean, that's true too. That's true too. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be a concern, but I don't want to do that again, because I kind of realized that about myself, like when I first started working up there and how things were for us. The only time we ever really were together, really to hang out and do anything, was days, obviously, that I was off, you know, and I would just wait for her to finish up her day, kind of thing. So it was like I was saying, she probably would end up using that as an excuse against me, like all he did was play video games. Well, first of all, she was working during the day, and I worked in the evening. So what am I supposed to do? Sit there and look over your shoulder the whole time while you're working? Especially when you're in your Zoom calls, which obviously I knew that I couldn't be there during that. But like in the evenings, or days I had off, obviously, you know, we'd hang out and whatnot, but I'm never, I never want to do that again. I remember back when we had broke it off, and my grandmother actually mentioned that to me. She's like, that's one thing that I've always said. I truly believe that when you get married, oh, hey, dude. When you get married, she said, y'all need to work the same shift. She said, so y'all can actually be together. I said, you're right. I said, you're absolutely right. And I mean, could I probably have ended up getting like a morning shift job? I mean, I did have one for a while. As a matter of fact, I did for a while. But I was so wanting to end up going to second shift. I guess in a way I wasn't necessarily thinking about us at that point in time, because it had been so long since I ended up getting into a relationship that I was just thinking about the fact that, man, I don't want to get up early in the morning. I just want to work in the afternoons, you know, because I was so used to it beforehand. So, you know. But, I mean, there was things that we did and went out and did stuff and this, that, and the other. And, you know, we played games together and all that stuff. So I don't know. I kind of felt like that would be some kind of excuse, but it doesn't matter anymore.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Well, I mean, that's understandable, too. I mean, being around somebody that you'd be married to and living with the whole time, you know, you got to have your own time for yourself. I mean, it should go for all married couples or any couples in general, you know, to get out and be with your own friends and stuff and things like that. So exactly. There always has to be some sense of balance in things. That's one of the problems. People just don't try to make balance for things anymore, for certain things, and but yeah. So I mean, I've told myself before too, after I moved back from over there, I said I want to try to go for day shift stuff from now on. I said I don't anymore.
Some things money can't buy.
I don't want to do it anymore. So
Thank you.
And not just for the fact of it being from a relationship standpoint, but just the fact from a personal standpoint, too, of getting up, getting work done, and being done with it and moving on. You know, so. Alright, man. I'll talk at you later. Thank you for coming in. Adios.
Well, what can I do? All my wares are in tip-top shape, I assure you. Bigger is better, as they say. At least I thought so when I was a lad.
Killer 7. Oh, is that supposed to be like based off of the Suda 51 game? Suda 51 game is what I meant to say.
Give that the care it deserves, mate. Will that be all then? All my wares are in tip-top shape. Come back anytime.
I don't know where that daggone. Okay, well we're in a kitchen, so I guess it would make sense to for there to be a thing there, an egg there. Anyways, it's almost 10 o'clock here. I'm gonna go ahead and chill out and get a shower and chill out and head to bed soon in a few hours. But anyways, yeah. So I appreciate everybody coming out and checking out the live stream. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow and stream a little bit. But yeah, but I appreciate everybody coming out, and I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later, taters.